Into Temptation. You opened up the door, I couldn't believe my luck. Hi folks, I like to share with you the sequence of chords of this beautiful Neil Finn Crowded House song, Into Temptation. This is what I figured out. The intro and verse are made up of 4 chords. E minor, D at F sharp, simply reasoning from E minor, move your middle finger up 1 string, move your ring finger down 1 string to the 2nd position. This gives you the D at F sharp chord. Then move to your C chord like this, and then move to your B7 chord. Middle finger 2nd position of your A string, this finger on the 1st position of your D string, and your ring finger on the 2nd position of your G string. And then the strumming pattern, hit the 2 upper strings first and then strum the chord. And here hit the A string first. So that basically is the verse, and then after playing your D at F sharp chord you move to the chorus, which starts with G. And please already acknowledge the first time you change from verse to chorus you do this after playing D at F sharp. Later on in the song you also change from verse to chorus, but you do it after playing the 4th chord in the verse sequence, which is your B7 chord. Simply listen to the recordings on YouTube and you can quite easily figure that out yourself. Okay, then you move into the chorus. The chorus is made up of the following chords. G, which you can play like this, of course, the open G chord, then D, then E minor, and then move your pinky to the 3rd position of your B string, slide it to the 2nd position and slide it back to the 3rd position, then G again, D again, and then B7. And after B7, if you return to the verse, you go to E minor. If you go from your chorus into an intermezzo part or into the outro part, you move to C. But I'll show you that slightly later on. Into temptation, knowing full well the earth will rebel. Into temptation, a muddle of nervous words. Could never amount to betrayal. So notice when I play the verse again, I start off with E minor again, then move to D at F sharp, and then I move to C. Instead of continuing in the rhythm, I simply start strumming the C chord, and then I move to this chord, which is simply the upper 2 positions of your open A chord. Move your middle finger up 1 position, 2nd fret of your A string, and then make the B7 chord after this. Could never amount to betrayal. Okay, then you move into the verse, and from the verse you move into the chorus again, but you do it after playing the B7 chord, as I already mentioned earlier on. And then you play the chorus, but it has a different Into temptation, safe in the wide open arms of hell. And then we can go sailing in, climb down. Lose yourself when you linger long into temptation, right where you belong. So you move to the C chord. After B7 in your chorus you move to C, then D, Arms of Hell, and then the part We Can Go Sailing In starts with G major, and I think Neil Finn simply plays it like this. Middle finger second position of your A string, and then move to the open A chord, then move back again to C, B minor, and the strumming pattern changes a little, and then G major, A again, and from this you move into linger long into temptation, right where you belong, and then comes the mouth organ solo by Paul Kelly. And after that solo you move into the verse again, which basically goes like this. The guilty can never sleep, in the long slow hours of morning, experience is cheap. Should have listened to the warning. The cradle is soft and warm. Into temptation, knowing full well the earth will rebel. Into your wide open arms, no way to break the spell. Break the spell. No, don't tell. So you see, when you come into the verse again, you have that strumming part again, and then you get the chorus, and you have noticed that you change to the chorus after playing B7, and then from the chorus you move into the outro, into your wide open arms, no way to break the spell, which is the C-D sequence. Beautiful song. I hope you enjoy.